We are tonight's entertainment.
Hey guys, Randomz here. Welcome back to more movie review. Today we're seeing F1. Is there anything else in the title? Just F1?
I think it's F1 the movie, I think.
Featuring Brad Pitt. This is the pre-phase before we watch the film, what we think we're going to walk out with. If you like movie reviews, we do them here and there. Album reactions and so forth. Take a look at the channel, consider subscribing. So today, the last film was Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Take a look at that review if you'd like. So for F1, who saw the trailer? I think I only seen previews from past films. What about you? Full trailer?
I saw one trailer. I thought it looked pretty good. Not the biggest fan of F1, but I watch it sometimes, so
Same here.
hopefully it sticks to the roots of F1 and see how it goes.
And then why you want to watch the film? I mainly wanted to see it because my friends, well, we only got one here today, wanted to recommended it. High cost film because of these cars. Good actor, so
yeah.
But why do you want to see the film?
I don't know, the trailers look really good. I've been hearing a lot of really good stuff about the movie lately. A lot of good reviews, so I'm hoping it's really good and hopefully I enjoy it.
Yep. Then did you get spoiled? I know this guy always gets spoiled a lot.
No, I didn't really get spoiled. I saw one thing, but it's not really a spoiler. It's just like
Maybe share it after.
Yeah.
I didn't get spoiled. Fresh, just going in fresh. Extra thoughts before we go in?
I just hope it's a really good movie. Like I said, I hope. I know there's gonna be some cameos from F1 drivers, so that'll be cool. I like the actors in the movie. I think they're really good, really solid. I know this movie has a high budget, so I'm expecting a lot of really good shots, really good score.
Yeah, cinematography.
I just hope the plot's really good too, or a decent plot. And yeah, hopefully it's good.
One thing I want to say is you mentioned big budget film. Hopefully it's good because they're gonna need that money back. Try to make the money back since this was an expensive film to make. Big actors to watch. Main man Brad Pitt. Did mention Javier Bardem, favorite of mine. F1 cameos, and see who else pops up. End credits. I don't think it's gonna be end credits for a film like this.
No, I don't think so.
And then now the prediction score before we predict what you think you're gonna walk out with. Want to go first?
So I saw something that says that it's very similar to Top Gun Maverick. So if it is similar to that, then I'm expecting an 8 or 9.
Okay, 8 or 9.
Because I really like that movie.
My prediction, maybe 8. I don't know. I'm not too big on cars, racing, but you got a good actor, solid actor. Yeah, plot, like I said earlier, plot. Hopefully plot's good, and we'll see how it goes. So maybe 8, 7 lowest, I think. So we'll see you after we see F1. Guys, we just got back from seeing F1 featuring Brad Pitt. So right off the bat, crowd type, thought they were normal. They kind of laughed at some of the weak jokes. And I just thought of something before writing down other stuff. There was kind of one cringe moment. Let me see, can you point it out? Did you cringe at it too?
Cringe? Not really.
They freaking combat. I was like,
I don't know. That wasn't cringe to me, but
crowd type is pretty normal. A little nerve-wracking because before the previews, they were loud talking. But thank God throughout they were chill. Not really, kids on this film. Rated PG-13. So
there are a couple F-bombs.
Yeah, definitely. B-bomb, I think too. Talk acting. Acting was solid.
Yeah.
No bad acting. If we're talking Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, but then other kind of new faces, pretty good. The lover interest for Sonny's character, she was pretty solid.
Yeah.
How about his partner?
His
name, JP.
JP, or his real name is Damson Idis.
Yeah. What do you think about
He's
him?
from Snowfall. He's really good. I liked him a lot. He starts at like the jealous kind of type. They envious the new guy coming in, calling shots and trying to lead the team, but he finds his way at the end, and yeah,
very cocky.
Yeah, very cocky.
Even till the end. Best actor, pretty much Pitt, I would say. Second, personally, Javier. He stomped JP in my opinion.
He was okay. I feel like Javier was okay.
Medium role.
Yeah, I liked JP better.
Oh, okay. That's kind of the best actors. Favorite characters? I mean, Sonny, main guy.
Son was good.
Got the charisma. Laid back.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of does his own thing, but proves that he's You know, he knows the strategy.
I like Sonny and Kate, like the main engineers dynamic. Like she was like
true.
a love interest, but they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good relationship.
We'll talk favorite scenes. I like the fact that they actually took losses at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved for a win. Good comedy moments. I like the deck of cards he had and him pocketing a selected card.
You know, I think there's like an Easter egg at the end that tells you what card he had.
In fact, I saw that there was a reflection at the end, so maybe if you replayed it, you could see it. But
Well, no,
I already know.
Okay, well, when he after he won and went back into like the room, you see like on his shirt had like a 7. I think it was a spade.
So he had the ace of spades.
Yeah.
Even on his helmet and gear, he has that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So for sure it was that. But him doing that makes me kind of want to do that just for the hell of it. But he never kind of mentions, how come you never look at the card? JP says, what card? So I guess after the victory, he actually looked at it. So after a win, he'll look at the card. But that was kind of interesting. Really liked near the end, the quiet moment.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
You already knew he was going to win because he said earlier, when I'm flying, when it's all quiet, I'm flying.
But that's when it was in the moment, right? When it was like just flying.
I was like, he's going to win.
Tuned out all the noise.
Those are my kind of favorite scene-wise. Any of your favorite
For
scenes?
me, was when the initial crash, when JP went flying in the air.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, and then he just went like completely like silent. I thought he initially wasn't going to be dead. I thought his body fell off the car when I first saw it.
But they got safety gear.
Yeah, and then I saw his hand. Like, oh shoot, is he done? Is he burned his hand? I thought he was gonna be done, but no, like
recovered.
I thought they're gonna pull like a Varsity Blues where the main quarterback towards his ACL and like he's done.
Yep. That was actually to my next point. Deaths. I actually thought JP was gonna die in that moment too.
Mm-hmm.
He did not. And then Sonny, there's a moment where he kind of he races aggressively. Maybe almost thought he was gonna die, or maybe not.
Well, you see at the end, like he was having like I don't know what you call it, like
something was happening.
The vision
was
going blurry, and they keep on telling him if he keeps on racing and he has another accident, he could potentially paralysis and die.
Yeah.
Because his whole back's messed up or whatever.
And this guy's got heart because, I just want to say, is this based off a true story or is it its own thing?
Well, it's based, I mean, the drivers in the movie are actual F1 drivers. You saw Lewis Hamilton, you saw Charles, you saw all those guys, you know. You saw Norris, Lando Norris. It's based on like F1, but you know, obviously it's not based on a true story. It's just
it's its own story.
It's its own story, but it's based on the F1 world, I guess.
We'll talk about, if we're just talking story, character had a lot of heart, Sonny. Even multiple times he rips up checks, like, I don't do it for the cash.
Yeah.
I do it for, he kind of laughs at the end, but I guess you could fill in, I do it for the race.
Yeah, I do it for the race, or do it for the drive, or whatever.
I gotta say, he won, what do you call that? Is it F1?
F1 race. They didn't win a championship or anything, they just won a race.
And
the last race.
I gotta say, is this guy like doing side quests? Because he won F1. Then did he go to Mexico or wherever? He's like, are you looking for a racer?
Yeah.
So is he just like side quests? Okay, now I want to be the best in Mexico or whatever.
No, I think like it's like just he just does like for the fun of it, driving. Like he's willing to drive anything. And like, I mean, he can't really drive F1 anymore because you know he can't. You know, he's not medically able to. So you know what?
But he made it.
That's it.
Yeah. Then had this from the previous film, but kind of fits this one. How's the villain? Semi-villain near the end, that rich dude.
Yeah, I mean sort of, but.
Then
I don't know. Like, he's a guy trying to take over the
APX company.
Yeah.
And then the ending, pretty happy ending. Didn't think they would turn. I would say maybe he was gonna get in a crash, Sonny, but still win somehow. But that didn't happen.
I thought JP was gonna win initially.
Yeah.
After he did after the red flag and he stopped and everything, he's like go win it. And even after like he like basically let him like pass him and Lewis Hamilton, I thought JP was gonna win. But then he got an accident with Lewis Hamilton, and you know, Sonny won from there.
But ending, pretty solid. Yeah, good happy ending. Tropes. My only thing was the kind of rich guy ruling. Like so wasn't Sonny only supposed to be a coach, not a racer? He said, but like you're gonna be strategy.
Well,
but he still became that racer, and he gave him the middle finger.
No, he told him like if he agreed to like let him take over the team, that he was like on board him as like a strategist, person like behind the scenes, not like a driver. He told him like, I'll make you really rich, but you be part of the team because I want your image, because he was getting popular or whatever with the fans. I want you to be part of the team, so like, someone behind the scenes. So yeah.
And he also, that the rich dude was behind that, the part
Yeah.
where they confiscated
They like fake some documents, whatever, about the.
which caused a crash, right? Because they didn't get to play the.
Well, yeah, because Sunday, remember, it's like he was driving angry, or whatever, so he caused the accident.
Yeah. All right, now for the kind of mini review I do here, would you buy this on DVD or Blu-ray? I wouldn't.
No, but go ahead.
Then stream watch, would you rewatch it on streaming?
Yeah, probably.
I probably wouldn't. Worth another movie ticket?
No, I mean, good.
Buy merch towards the film. They didn't really have a special popcorn bucket on this one.
Yeah.
That I think. Anything to talk before scores?
No, not really.
All right, so now our scores. I'll let you go first.
Okay. I thought it was really good. I liked it a lot. The plot was, not too complicated. It was pretty simple, but it was a good plot. He comes in, tries to help this like team that's failing, try to get some points so they get some placement, so the guy doesn't lose the team. I thought Brad Pitt did a good job. His character kind of reminded me a lot like Hollywood, kind of like nonchalant, like just joking around, sort of, but like serious when he has to be. So he kind of reminded me a lot in terms of how he acted. I liked JP's character, that he was good. He kind of had like a full circle kind of moment towards the end. The cinematography in the movie is great. It's really good. I appreciate the fact that they actually shot the movie at the actual race tracks around the whole world. That was really sick. They seemed like in Las Vegas,
Abu Dhabi,
Japan. Yeah, everywhere. They're everywhere. And the fact that you have the actual drivers in the movie, like actually like be a part of the movie and the races and everything, that's pretty cool. You don't have like messed up, like made up stuff like that. Like I said, I like that. I like the love interest in this movie. Typically, I don't really like the love interest, yeah, because I feel like it's really forced and everything. Thankfully, this one it didn't really feel forced. They kind of ended like it. Then like, oh,
it was natural.
We're gonna get married, blah blah blah. Okay, we'll just go separate ways, and one day we'll if fate
It said something about see you
down
the road or something.
Yeah. And I like that they kept it simple. Nothing too complicated.
Yep.
And it didn't really feel forced, so I like that. I like the score in the movie. That was really good. I like the tracks.
That's surprised. Say real quick. That surprised me. Hans Zimmer was in on this. I was like, oh shit.
I actually appreciate the fact that it actually went into like the F1 world with all like the technology and all the half a second, everything like that. It was really good. Honestly, this might be my favorite movie of the year.
Okay, we'll get to that later.
I have to give this a 9 or 9.5.
Whoa, so it exceeded your expectations?
Yeah, it for me, yeah.
So you said 8 before going in, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this a 9, 9.5. I'm not gonna lie.
Strong.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was better. I for sure think it's the best movie I've seen this year in theaters, better than Mission Impossible.
Whoa, okay.
So that's my opinion.
Man, that's big. Going in with a 9.5.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. My score. So I predicted maybe an 8, and then
7 of these.
Lowest 7. Trying to think. Because you said something earlier I didn't want to block, or I didn't want to chime in, but I forgot. But overall, I kind of said favorite scenes was solid. I think I was trying to say was his motive to actually join, because he just liked to drive, to drive. Sonny, as his motive.
Basically, the whole fact of like, oh, I'm trying to get to like that flying sensation or whatever.
Okay, I know what I was gonna say. Did Brad Pitt actually drive the vehicles, or was there a stunt double?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I do not know.
But they do good on cinematography.
Probably not, to be honest.
They're good to make you believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one thing I was wondering. But kind of said everything I had to say. For me, not gonna lie, was a pretty long film. Interesting. Never kind of came fresh. Didn't know much about F1. This is kind of my standpoint. For me, I gotta give it a 7. That's just me. I know it's a rough comparison here, but at least give it a taste. 7. It's just not my type. I guess some more action. I like. Some people say movies are one shot. I like replayability in my films, or very memorable scenes. This one's a 7. I don't know if I'd rewatch it again, but Brad Pitt, solid film. hope they make their money back, because you know this was a super expensive film, maybe the most expensive this year. I'm not sure. So 7 for me. Now we'll move on to our new thing we're kind of doing. The last time I'll say it, then we'll just play it regular, and that's a movie of the year current champion. As it stands, 2024 for me was Dune Part 2. When I did it, it was kind of new, so the others don't really have a say. But for 2025, do you want to say? Well, it's pretty much obvious.
Yeah,
this
F1.
is your
F1's my
movie
champion
of
so
the
far.
year.
Yep.
For me, I'm still gonna give it to Final Reckoning, Mission Impossible. Will it be topped? Well, that goes into the next point. Future movies. We were gonna see Karate Kid, but we just didn't make it. Jurassic Park. I'll be going in on that. Probably solo. Fantastic Four, Superman. Maybe a couple more. I'm not sure. I think there's a chance it will top.
They played some in the theater, but I forgot what trailers they were for.
I think Megan is another one, but
Yeah.
couple ass from the previews. But I will say, for your F1 is now your movie of the year champion.
Yeah.
Do you think it could get topped by future films this year?
I don't know. The only movie I'm really excited for is Superman, but I really don't think it's gonna top it. This movie, to
Strong
me,
story.
it just looked like really beautiful, cinematography wise. It's gonna be hard to beat that, especially superhero movie, which will all be CGI.
Yep.
So that's gonna be hard, right? But
More relatable, more real.
yeah, but I don't know. I just liked it, and maybe because I not that I'm a big fan of F1, but I occasionally watch it, so maybe that's why I may appreciate it a bit more, I guess.
I'll say one more thing. What sold it for you? Was it the story, actors, combination?
The story was, I said, is not too complicated or simple. So I mean, I like that. I mean, I don't know. I just like the look of it. Honestly, the feel of it. I feel like it didn't try too hard to do something. Like I feel like a lot of movies try too hard, and it feels really forced.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like the kind of how it was. Very simple, but it just looked really beautiful, and I liked the story, even if it was not too, complicated. But I like the characters. There's not really any character I disliked at all.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right, so that wraps up. But we'll see in the future movies to come. For sure, Jurassic Park, and then a couple more from there. But for sure, we'll see at Jurassic Park up next. So if you guys enjoyed the film, if you've seen the film, let us know your thoughts down below and your rating. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the future videos to come. Peace out.